Alright, should be ready to go. Sorry about that. Link should be shared underneath the break post itself. Yeah, sorry. I was waiting on, I should say, one of 3 people to pay that have all been in the group. And it's guys with more than one team or multiple guys or one of the bigger teams. Which I knew they'd all eventually pay, but I also didn't want to start running a break and be waiting on $700-ish for the break. So, my apologies there. I know we haven't been as active just because there hasn't been any baseball come out. I mean, literally, we found this Gilded box after we were moving of stuff that we actually had in a mixer on Fanatics Live that didn't fill. So we have 4 Logofractors, a museum collection for 2024. We're going to have Topps Finest 2024, and then we're going to have the Gilded collection 2024 that's in this break. We'll roll with 2 Logofractors, go to museum collection, Logofractor Finest, Logofractor Gilded collection. Good luck to everybody. Team list on the right, over the camera, bottom left-hand corner. Topps Heritage High Number 2024. I think that's going to be the last product of 2024 besides Dynasty. I think Dynasty still needs to come out. Let's see, they allocated out 2025 Topps Tribute. So I'm assuming that's going to be the next product in 2025. They switched the configurations for Tribute to 4-box case compared to a 6-box case. I got 10 cases of it coming in Wave 1. I'm sure there will be more than enough in Wave 2 as well. The price of it's going to be a little on the expensive side. I think it was $530 on Topps. I'm assuming it's going to settle around like $650. I'm not going to break it at $650. But let's get into the base cards. We have Merrill, Lopez, Tim Anderson, Julian, Yastrzemski, Pereira, Raggins, Outman, Lowe, Contreras, Rafaela, Lopez, McMahon, Altuve, Gray, Wynn, Uribe, Votto, Langeliers, Conforto, Sheehan, Devers, Suzuki, Correa, and Jake Berger. Pretty much once I get everything set up, because the desk finally came in for the shop, I'm going to be live every night on Fanatics Live, probably starting at like 8:30, 9 o'clock. Anything that fills Facebook-wise, we'll break it. So I'll be live on Fanatics Live. If Facebook break fills, I'll go over to the other space and break on Facebook. So essentially, I have 2 break areas. Probably end up bringing the breaker in that I'm going to hire at some point in time in the next couple of months to be breaking on Fanatics during the day. We have McCutcheon, Reynolds, Tyler Soderstrom, Jason Dominguez, and then we're going to have a purple Bo Bichette for the Blue Jays. And that's going to be a 29 out of 250. I don't... Obviously, never going to end the Facebook group or make Fanatics Live the main thing. It's just mostly to appease the overlords. Or for anybody that doesn't get on Fanatics Live, why not break with me over breaking with some of the other people on there, I guess. I know some of you guys break on Fanatics Live as well. We have Nima, Buxton, Basebe, we got Jackson Cherry on the Future Stars, and Trey Turner on the color match. 5 out of 5 on the red logo. Nice hit there. Phillies shortstop. Gonna go to Nicholas Vitale on the red. This Logofractors case has been really good. Nice hit there, Nick. Appreciate your continued support. There's also a basketball breakup that is a Fanatics Panini Under Wraps mixer. Gonna get an Under Wraps jersey in there, so the only chance you're gonna have in my breaks to ever pull a Michael Jordan autograph is Upper Deck actually hates breakers. Probably hates breakers more than the grumpy old man in the card shop. We're trying to get an Upper Deck account, but obviously Jordan's exclusive with them. But on the Under Wrap stuff, there is a Chicago Bulls Michael Jordan jersey floating around still. I don't think anybody's pulled it yet, as well as you still have a chance at LeBron's, Curry, Wembanyama. I know everyone might be a little bit worried about Wembanyama with the for whatever the thing is with his veins, but I promise you he's going to be fine. We have Lipsius, Wall, Adams, Marte, Burns, Kessinger, Canzone, Murphy, Albies, Verdugo, Davis, Abbott, Mullen, Springer, Turner, Tenna, Cease, Horner, Garcia, Gore, Carter, Meckler, Greinke, Smith, and Goldschmidt. I'll probably do some sort of value mixer for baseball tomorrow just because it's opening day for anybody that's not the Dodgers and Cubs. We have Bretton Doyle, Logan Webb, Lucan Baker, Corbin Carroll again, and Alex Verdugo for the Yankees. 50 out of 199. Might do like one or two under wraps with some lower end product. Try to do something fun. A mid-tier to lower end product, I should say. Oh. Two nice logo boxes to start us off. We have J.P. Crawford, Triolo. We have Ellie. And a Brian Wu for the Mariners on the Orange Auto. 12 out of 25. The Zach Ryder special here. Woo, 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 woo. Going to the Mariners and Dayal. It's a nice little start. And then we're going to have Spencer Steer on the 184 out of 250. And I know that was a terrible dad joke. There's Spencer Steer for the Reds on the cup card. Into museum collection. One autograph relic, one quad relic, and one regular relic is what the advertisement says. They love some George Brett on their products. So George Brett is the cover boy for Tribute too. I don't know who at the design department is a Royals fan, but it's somebody. You guys excited for the baseball season to start? Bro, either is the mic off and you guys can't hear me and I'm just fucking talking to myself. No, it's definitely not off. I don't know. And I do like to hear myself fucking talk, I guess. I have Bo Bichette on the 116 out of 199 for the Blue Jays. Jays getting some parallels to start. We have Luis Robert, Acuna, Lou Gehrig, and then we're going to have the Ryan Mountcastle 293 out of 299. That's going to go to the Baltimore Orioles and Dan Thing. I think Mountcastle's a pretty good year this year with the wall moved back in. Obviously was the man that was affected the most by the wall being moved outwards, like 4,000 feet in left field in good old Camden Yards. So I think he'll be back to those 40-40. Or 40-40. No, he's not a 40-40 guy. 40 home runs I think he'll hit again this year. I do think that, though, it's hurt his card value over the last couple of years and made him not as collectible just because he was a guy that should easily have been amassing 40 home runs from the time he broke out. And probably lost 5 to 10 home runs a season with that wall being in. We have Eddie Murray, Juan Soto, Jack Leiter, Jordan Lawler, and then we're going to have the Astros, 44 out of 99, or I should say the former Astros. We have Altuve, Alvarez, Bregman, and Tucker. Almost none of these guys play for the squad anymore, as Bregman is a Red Sox, Tucker is in Chicago with the Cubs. Still got Altuve and Alvarez, the two left fielders of the Astros, which might be the wildest thing to happen in spring training this year. Is little-ass Altuve out in left field looking like a little leaguer. Missing fly balls, looking lost, picking the dandelions out in left field. T-ball special. I'm going to get an 11 out of 50. Vladdy Jr. for the Blue Jays. Blue Jays having a nice little break here. Sneaky good break on the Vladdy. We have Kirby Puckett. Kyle Ripken. We got Chaz Chisholm on the Canvas Collection. And a good old Jackson Chourio. 80 out of 99 for the Brewers. A little on-card action there. That's going to go to Jason Glickman and the Brew Crew. Nice hit there, buddy. Spencer Steer can be. Relegated. So far, so good here. We got Tatis Jr., Roberto Clemente, Freeman, Evan Carter, and then we got David Ortiz on the 15 out of 35. And Ortiz is going to the Red Sox. And that's going to go to Evan. Into the third Logofractor box. Everybody having a good week so far. Nick Gonzalez, Balasovic, Carroll, Blade, Alvarez, Williams, Harris II, Rodriguez, McCutchen, Reynolds, Kyle Harrison, Holiday, Perez, Story, Musgrove, Tyler Fitzgerald, Goodman, Freddie Freeman, Pipiat, Vladdy Jr., Rojas, Matos, Richardson, Bradish, and Bryce Terang. We have Jared Jones. They said he's avoiding surgery. Jordan Walker, Jaloff, Gavin Williams, and William Contreras. We'll see if Contreras can match his season from last year. 85 out of 99 on the green logo. They should already all be... Some of them should be shipped. I was going to say, if not, they'll be shipping out. I think they all got shipped out today, minus a few people that are brand new. I'd add the address, so I don't think they'll get dropped off tomorrow morning. We got Tatis Jr., Castellanos, Ohapi, Masataka Yoshida, and Logan Ohapi again on the Aqua. 51 out of 199. It's still, they all got dropped off today. Sorry, Dylan had his son late last night or early morning, and his girlfriend wasn't due till next week, like the end of next week, so they had their kid a little bit early. So he does a lot of like the sorting and helps like he does a lot of the logistics stuff, other than do stuff at the shop. We have Nick Lofton, Spencer Torkelson. So I know we were like a day behind. So like I said, they dropped everything off today. We have Carpenter, Bailey, J.P. Crawford, Hartwig, Furman, Jones, Jimenez, because she got induced, I think, on Monday at like 9 p.m. We have Castellanos, A.J. Smith-Saver, Wu, Rendon, Lewis, Stanton, Westberg, Henderson, Matt Olson, Ruiz, Yelich, Priester, Mead, Naylor, Sale, and Josh Jung. Because I know, like, I'm taking off work for my government job to work in the shop on Friday because of the Pokemon release, because we just don't have the the coverage to not have me do it. We have Brett Doyle, Webb, Neto, Rafael Devers. We have Masataka Yoshida. I was actually going to take about a month off and just resign from my position. 30 out of 199 on the Yoshida for the Red Sox on the Aqua, but I interviewed with somebody, they offered me a job like the same day. So we have J.P. Crawford, Jared Triolo, Tovar, Zach Jaloff, and another Ohapi. We'll see if Ohapi comes back healthy this year and how good he can be. We have 108 out of 250. I mean, he's going to be healthy according to everything I've seen. But, like, how healthy? And I said I was going to do one logo, then Finest and whatever else, but got into a little bit of a robot mode there and just rolled with the 2 logos. Let's get into Finest. Finest going to be 2 chrome autographs per box. There's actually some pretty cool stuff coming out in other sports at the end of the month. Well, the end of the month, beginning of next month, like UFC Royale comes out next week. What was I going to say? What else comes out? We have Aaron Judge, Tatis, Arozarena, Gore, McNeil. We have Foscue, Pereira. We have McLean, Mauricio, Witt Jr., Foscue, Melvy Marte, Albies, Jimenez, Bobby Witt Jr., Ozzy Albies on the blue. 166 out of 200. There's another product that they're coming out with basketball called 3. It's just going to be like 3 cards, and I think it's 2 on-card autographs, or 1 on-card autograph. We have Jazz Chisholm Jr., Olsen, Mead, PCA, Reynolds, Jaloff, Correa, Jung, and Jackson Holiday. I know Topps Chrome Black this year is going to be a little bit different, where they're actually putting an extra pack. I mean, you guys seen with Star Wars where it was like 2 in case. This time it's going to be 1 in case, but 2 packs of cards, so it's going to have two numbered parallels. 36 out of 99 on the blue. So I guess people heard about a lot of the complaining of everyone just getting skunked in Topps Chrome Black, but people like the design, so they went to make it less of a chance to get skunked in a case, I guess. We have Dominguez, Tatis Jr. We got Greg Maddux, 7 out of 10 for the Bravos. That's going to go to Brian Ward on the Greggy Maddux. You want to talk about a fucking case of finest, boys. I'm working out of the same case since we've had Finest in the mixers, and it has been nothing but fantastic. We have Strider, Sal Frelick, Carter, Perez, Yamamoto, Curtis Mead. We have Jeremy Pena for the Astros. We have 52 out of 99 for the Stros. And we're going to have O'Neal Cruz, Caminero, Mike Trout, and Zach Gallen. Got Cole Keith, Lee, Verlander, Jimenez, Morel. We have Jackson Chourio again, 107 out of 250. Brewers having a Jackson Chourio field day. We got Trey Cabbage on the checkerboard. Burns, Carter, Bryant, Melendez, Kepler, Snell, Varsho, Bichette. We're going to have Yoshi Yamamoto, 10 out of 25 on the green for the Dodgers. Let's go to Billy on the Yamamoto. We got Corbin Burns. I have a 62 out of 125 on the purple finest timeline, Sandy Koufax. Which I believe this has to do with the no-hitter, or the perfect game that he threw. And then Kyle Hurt for the Dodgers, which on any other team he'd probably be somewhere in the rotation, but since the Dodgers have 17 top 3 pitchers in our normal rotation, it's going to Billy and the Dodgers. Well, like I said, Kyle Hurt has decent stuff. He's just Luis Arraez on the wrong team. If he'd be in any other team, he'd probably be in the rotation as like the 3rd through 5th guy, but unfortunately the Dodgers have about 17 guys that would be aces on other teams. So, I mean, hell, they probably won't even pitch Ohtani this year, and Ohtani could come back from his Tommy John and start on pretty much any team he wanted. So, but he's just gonna sit out and chill as a Dodger and hit. So, must be a nice luxury to have. I mean, hell, Clayton Kershaw would be a starter on probably most teams' rotations in the top 3 guys still. And gonna be like the 6th guy. They let go of Walker Buehler and we're like, ah, fuck it, no one cares. Guy was a perennial Cy Young guy when he's healthy. Fucking, they need to sell that. I've never been a big like salary cap baseball guy. I've been like maybe have a floor, but like they need to fucking do something in baseball because there's no reason that a team should be able to do what the Dodgers are doing to build a team. We're gonna have the gold frame 1 card here, and then we have the 4 cards, which has an autograph and normally 3 parallels. So we're gonna have Carlos Correa on the wave, 30 out of 75 to start us off. And that's going to go to Billy and the Twins. And we got a PCA for the Cubbies. And that's going to be a 3 out of 99. Gets to start in center field for sure. One of the best defensive center fielders in the entire game, let alone just in general. If he can figure out how to hit, dude, he's going to be dangerous. Kyle Harrison for the Giants, Mini Diamonds. 24 out of 50. Can he figure it out this year? Because electric stuff, some command issues, some issues where it kind of loses going to John Joseph, where he kind of loses his mentals a little bit. And gets himself in a little bit of trouble. And then we have Shota and Managa, 88 out of 99 for the Cubbies. And that's going to go to Justin Gauthier. And the last autograph of the break, 82 out of 99, Bert Bly 11. Which I know Billy will appreciate that as he does some work for Bert. I believe, right? Unless I'm mistaken. Maybe I'm misspeaking there, but if nobody knows, Billy owns like a custom clothing, suits. If you need anything done, he does stuff for the Twins, for some of the Timberwolves and whatnot. Very high-end toggeries, how you say it? But if you ever need anything done, he can do it across the nation, I believe. I know he did like the stuff for Austin's wedding. But either way, I'm pretty sure he's had Bert Bly 11 as a client. We have Kyle Harrison on the Mini Diamonds out of 50. We're going to have PCA out of 99. Carlos Correa out of 75. We're going to have Sandy Koufax on the finest timelines on the purple. We have Yoshi Yamamoto on the green. We have Jackson Chourio on the sky blue. We have Pena on the blue checkerboard. Chourio on the blue again. Always on the blue. Ohapi on the purple logo. We have Masataka Yoshida on the aqua, Ohapi on the aqua. We have William Contreras on the green. We have Ortiz on the meaningful material. Spencer Steer on the purple logo. We're going to have Vladdy Jr. out of 50 on the red. We have the Astros out of 99 on the quad patch. Then we have Bichette out of 199 on the mustard yellow. Bichette again on the purple logo, and Verdugo on the aqua logo. Get into the hits of the break. We have Bert Blyleven out of 99 on the gold frames. Oh, is it Kent Urbeck? My bad. They're like the same level of like famous for Twins, right? I apologize. You're right. It was Urbeck. It was not Blyleven. But Bert's a super nice guy. I met Bert before. Just at an event. At one of those like show stands. Like got in-person autograph when I was like in my 20s. Showed him Imanaga out of 99. Seemed like a chill dude, at least. We have Greg Maddux, 7 out of 10. We have Kyle Hurt for the Dodgers. Then we have Ryan Mountcastle out of 299 on the patch auto. We have Brian Wu on the orange logo. And we're going to have Trey Turner on the red Logofractor. A little bit off-center. I didn't realize how off-center he was whenever I pulled it. Then we have Jackson Chourio, 60 out of 99 on the pink. And that's going to be the break, guys. For those that did, congratulations. For those that didn't, I appreciate y'all getting in the break. Hopefully it's some better luck next time. If you got absolutely railroaded, let me know in the next mixer. I'll try to see if I can give you a little bit of a discount. For the basketball, probably going to try to push the basketball hard tomorrow to get it filled. Probably end up giving away a free spot if you're in the break if we can get it filled tomorrow. I'm trying to think what else. Might add maybe another lower end box in there. I'm just trying to get basketball and football a little bit more consistent in breaking. I know it's hard. I know that there's some guys that are just anti-unlicensed on basketball or football. So, like, I'm not holding that against anybody. Like, I'm not like, oh, man, like, why? So I'll use Billy as an example. Like, I know Billy doesn't like unlicensed football or basketball. Like, I'm not like, damn, Billy's not getting in basketball. What the heck? I know he's a Timberwolves fan or whatever. Like, I'm not holding getting in breaks. I never held getting in breaks or not getting breaks against anybody. Like, shit happens. Like, there's just some products you don't like. There's some products you do like. I'm just using Billy as an example because I know that he will not get in breaks that's unlicensed for football, and he's a pretty big football fan as well. But what I will say is I do have Under Wraps Hockey Imminent coming in this Friday. I think it releases next Wednesday. Maybe it releases on Friday. I got to double check the release date. I'll make a post on it. If anybody wants personals of it, I can do that. I was thinking about doing like a hit draft or something of them. They're 10 or 12 in a case, and they're 8x10 autograph with some bigger names like Austin Matthews, Alexander Ovechkin, Connor Bedard. There's a couple other big names that did sign in it too. I can get a full checklist, but I know there's some guys that have asked about hockey. Upper Deck is, like I said, Upper Deck's like a grumpy old man in a card shop. They hate breaking. So moving to a new shop, I should be okay. The problem is right now I'm disqualified automatically from Upper Deck because I don't have a big sign outside yet, which is a whole different fucking... Bro, have you seen the emails from the realtor about, like, arguing about my branding and whatever else? It is by far the most ridiculous shit I've ever seen. It's so bad. Like, arguing about the size of the sign, and then he's like, well, like, the other two people have been there forever, so, like, their sign is, like, grandfathered into, like, some old sizing. It's just been a shit show. And then I had a company that did all my signage, and they literally, like, on the one time I get, like, a really big thing made. I mean, I've gotten a lot of other little stuff made, and they've been, like, relatively competitive. But I was trying to do it to, like, a smaller sign shop, to give them business, because obviously, like, why wouldn't I want to support a small business? And then they try to, like, bend me over the table for the big sign on the outside of the shop and charge me, like, $4,000 extra of what, like, market value is on signs. And I'm like, bro, like, I had to find somebody else to do it. So to get, like, a whole nother approval, and it's taken 30-plus days to get it approved between the two companies, like, times two. So, like, I'm over 60 days. That's fucking ridiculous. Anyway, appreciate y'all as always. If the Heritage fills up, by midnight, I'll run it. It's going to be a long break, though, so It's really going to be more of a vote if people want me to run it at midnight, because it's going to take at least an hour and 25, an hour and a half to break it, because it's just, I mean, it's Heritage. I don't know what else to tell you. But yeah, if y'all need anything, please let me know. I know just we haven't been as active because nothing's really come out other than football and basketball. And I know we're not the biggest football and basketball group. Working on that because I don't ever want to have to rely on Fanatics Live for any aspect of breaking. If it comes down to where basketball and football has to get pushed, Fanatics Live is like the main place where they're breaking. That is what it is. I'm never going to take the baseball away from the group because it's breaking better on Fanatics Live. There's a bunch of ass clowns that break on Fanatics Live already that I just don't even feel like competing with. I don't feel like competing with an East West or Filth Bomb and knobbing off dudes on Fanatics Live and stroking people's fucking egos and shit. Like, I don't need that in my life. Like, that's not why I got into sport. I didn't get into sports cars to fucking suck some other grown man's dick. Pardon my language. But I think we're far enough away where people have seen the recap and been like, oh, like, where the fuck's the recap at? Either way, I appreciate y'all. It's nice to have a break and be able to shoot the shit a little bit. But I will see y'all hopefully tomorrow at the very least for a Heritage High number. I only got 2 cases of it, so if you're looking to get a Heritage High number break at a decent price, I would do that. Even on the Wave 2, if I can keep it the same price and even break even, I'll probably keep it the same price because there's no reason that Heritage should be more than what it is at what I have it priced. If anybody's breaking Heritage higher than what I have it priced at, they're a bunch of cocksuckers. Period. End of story. 100%. Like, if it's Wave 2, like, a week from now, and they, like, bend me over and charge me $165 a box, and you guys still want to break it, then of course. Like, there's not much I can do, but if you got initial allocation, you're breaking it higher than I am, you're just really a piece of shit. So, anyways, I appreciate y'all. Have a good night. Be safe. I will catch y'all.